Well, hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. How are you?
I feel like I watched so much TV and movies over the
I did too.
weekend.
I saw The Gray Man.
Oh, okay. Okay, before we get into it, what did you think?
I loved it.
Really?
You did?
I did. Although, I will say, Netflix, there was a lot of sound dropping out while I was watching it. Did you experience that?
I didn't, but that's interesting. I'm gonna look on Twitter and see if anyone else said that.
Yeah,
I wonder if it was a playback thing for you or like a
well, nothing else was dropping out on any other programming. It was
That's weird.
just this movie on Netflix. which
Okay,
was
I'm
weird.
gonna look into it.
And I still enjoyed it.
But you still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Great cast.
Yes.
Great cast. Okay, so today we want to celebrate an amazing life.
iconic.
Iconic. Nichelle Nichols' family announced that she died of natural causes on Saturday night, saying, quote, "A great light in the firmament no longer shines for us." Nichols broke barriers as Lieutenant Nyota Uhura in Star Trek, becoming one of the first black actresses in America to play an authority figure.
Security sweeps of all decks are negative, Mr. Spock. No evidence of intruder.
Nichols grew up in the suburbs of Chicago.
Yeah.
She sang and danced professionally by the age of 14 and went on to break barriers and stereotypes for black actresses in the 60s. Dr. Martin Luther King actually convinced her to keep working on Star Trek because of the positive influence that she was having on society. In the show's third season, she and William Shatner shared television's first interracial kiss. I can't believe it was in the 60s. Wow. William Shatner wrote on Twitter that she was a beautiful woman and played an admirable character that did so much for redefining social issues both here and in the U.S. and throughout the world. George Takei saying, "My heart is heavy, my eyes shining like the stars you now rest among, my dearest friend." When the series was over, she continued acting and partnered with NASA to encourage women and people of color to join space programs. And President Joe Biden called her a trailblazer of stage and screen who redefined what is possible for black Americans and women.
You know, it's amazing to me to think how many people stand on her shoulders, right? I think there's many that might sort of assume that it's always been this way, and it just wasn't.
Yeah.
Right.
You talk about the fact that it was in the 60s that they shared that interracial kiss. That's in our life. Well, that's in your lifetime.
Definitely in my lifetime, yeah. I mean, so many things were happening back there. You also had the first interracial sex scene back then with Jim Brown and Raquel Welch.
That's right.
Which was a big deal. I mean, and Diane Carroll, when she starred in the first black woman to star with her own series, Julia, back
Think
in
about
the 60s.
Sidney Poitier, what he was doing at that
Poitier,
time.
yeah.
No, it's remarkable.
It's that saying that I like, how she walked so many could run.
Yeah.
And I love
yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for that.
May she rest in power.
That is a beautiful, may she rest in power.
Yep.
Yeah.